Alright people, so do a little running real quick. I did put it on the ground earlier, and my clutch nut, the screw in the end of my bell was loose, so it kept dying, so I had to fix that. And I was having issues getting the clutch not to bind, and what it was I was using the wrong clutch nut when I switched the shoes to the Max Life shoes and the green springs and the silver springs. I put the wrong clutch nut. There's two that are almost identical. I think one is for a Traxxas or something, but the Losi one, the Losi one is just maybe a half a millimeter or so shorter. It's not as tall, so I had to fix that. And I'm going to go ahead and keep these shocks. You'll see when I run it in a minute that the top is going to be a lot stiffer than the rear. I need to go to the hobby shop and get the black springs for the kit and use those. I put the RTR springs on the back. They're not as heavy, so they're a lot better. You'll see. But I spent money for these. I'm going to keep them. I can't justify really spending any more money on this. I did get my King Heads chassis brace for the front. I haven't got the rear one yet. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change out those diffs for the 4 Spider Gear 4.0 diffs and fill them with fluid. But other than that, that's it. I'm not going to mess with any other shocks. I like these shocks better than the plastic body ones that come with it, and they look better. The only problem was that the spring rate is too harsh. I can't adjust these front ones, but if you could see here, I've got the rear ones adjusted pretty good, and so that's okay. They're good shocks. They're just springs were too hard. But anyway, let's fire this thing up real quick and see what we got. I did try to tune it a little bit, but it was for nothing because the bell was loose. I couldn't understand why it kept dying and shit. Uh-oh. Still real rich, but you can see that those springs are better. Just get the front ones fixed. Yeah. Super rich on top. The bottom's good, I think. We'll go out to eat tonight, some seafood, take my wife out to dinner. Well, actually, I think she's taking me out to dinner tonight. Man, I love me some shrimp, crab legs, you name it. I'm gonna eat that shit. See, those shocks aren't that bad. It's just the springs were too much tension. So I'll go to Hobby Shop. They got a lot of those springs there, the black ones. And I'll get a set for the front. That way I can adjust them. I'm still really not willing to lean it out on top yet. This is only about, I think it's tank 11 or 12. I mean, that's pegged. I'll peg it all the way back. Watch. That's pegged. Ah, shit. Pegged. Probably next run, next tank or two, I'll start leaning it out a little bit. Tuesday I'm putting in a carport, and the carport is going right where my ramp is. Carport's gonna go right here. It's gonna come from the barn out this way with the roof like that. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to put my ramp. Yeah, I like the way these jump. I'm not gonna get too crazy. I don't have my body on. Alright, well, it's because my idle's still a little low, I think. But that's it, guys. I'll work on it, and we'll work on getting it tuned up better. Yeah, it's not even, I mean, it's hot, but it's not that bad. So it's real rich. But that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna go throw a munch, little seafood, and I'll start working on this sometime during the week. I have to adjust. I think I can adjust them a little bit more, make them a little stiffer. But yeah. Yeah, I need to make them a little bit stiffer. But that's better than these. That's crazy there. So I'll get these other springs, and that'll give me a lot more adjustability. And it's not really even coming up that much, but some more adjustability. And I'll just keep these aluminum bodied shocks. But I really love my truck, man, and I really love my truck and my truggy, and we're gonna work on it. And just as soon as I can, we're gonna build a kit. Now, the only issue I have is there's only one place online that has kits, so I need to buy it as soon as possible, I think, for the 4.0 8T. The only place that has it is Stormer Hobbies. So you can't find them on A-Main, you can't find them on eBay. They're nowhere unless you get a used one. But I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to get one. I really want a 4.0. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, till the next video, we'll see y'all later.